A very good morning to all of you and welcome to the session. Am I audible? Let us start the session with today's headlines and see what is there to learn. The very first one, India is the best bet of 21st century. Modi's Prime Minister's statement. And here, the best bet, that is an important expression you have to know. We use this while talking about someone or something. He is the best bet. It is the best bet. You can use this way. Coming to, thank you very much. Coming to the second snippet, 18 fishermen, one trawler go missing at sea. Go missing at sea means they are lost. This is about onions worth lakhs stuck at borders, ports. Nothing to learn, but stuck. Military export to Israel aiding genocide. This is an important headline. You may ask why. There are two words. One is a simple word, aiding. Aid means it has two meanings. One meaning to help as a verb, and also helper as a noun. But there's one important word here, genocide. This has been given in competitive exams many a time. And why is it important? For two reasons. One, as such, as a word, it is important, genocide. Side means to kill. Genocide means kill people of a particular race or community. Then we use the word genocide. If someone targets a particular race or community, we use that way it is important. But side is a suffix. Based on that, being a smart learner, you have to recollect a few important words like patricide, killing one's father, matricide, killing one's mother, fratricide, killing brother or sister, infanticide, killing a baby, feticide, killing the baby in the mother's womb, and simple words like pesticide and insecticide, homicide. Homicide means homicide, killing one person, killing another person. So this way, one simple word, you can recollect a lot of words. Exam point of view, very important. India cruises past Korea. There's one word here, cruise. How do you pronounce this? Cruise. Usually it goes with ships, it goes with sailing. But in this context, cruises past Korea. There's one important expression, grammar point of view. Generally, when we go from one building to, let's say, we cross two or three buildings, go to another building, then usually we say, I crossed that building. That is simple English. But better English, a native speaker says, I went past the building. Do remember this expression, an important one. I went past the building. Same way, India cruises past Korea. Means it has won a match against Korea. Cruises past, move beyond Korea. Now it is going to face China. And this is how you have to look at the headline. Coming to the snippet over here, Trump escapes assassination bid at his golf course. And there are two words here you have to focus on. One is assassination, an important word. Assassination means kill an important person, like the president, prime minister, chief minister. Someone tries to kill, then we use the word assassination. And if someone attacks physically, then we use the word assault. Assault is different, assassination is different. The next word is bid. Bid actually goes with auction. At the time of auction, bidding takes place. That is also important. Coming to the next news item, the headline, filmmakers in Kerala to launch new association. Launch, you all know, start a new association or organization. Coming to this main headline, Mamata drops officials, asks doctors to join duty. Here, drop means to sack or to show the door or to terminate the services. or suspend. Mamata drops officials not involved in a particular task, asks doctors to join duty. Here, based on the reporting verb, asks, you have to recollect a rule that goes with indirect speech. What is that rule? If the reporting verb, here it is a question, so asks. If the reporting verb is in present, present perfect, or future, the tenses don't change to a corresponding past tense. Coming to the word duty, for a casual reader, a simple word duty. But for a smart learner, imagine someone passes away at the time of doing one's duty. Then we say die in harness. Die in harness means while in the duty someone passes away, we say die in harness. That is an important idiom you have to know. Otherwise, nothing to. Here we have a snippet. BJP concedes a chair of 4 House panels to Congress. There's one important word, concede. Concede means initially you resist. You say no, you resist, you oppose, but after some time you surrender, you yield, or you give in. Then we have to use the word concede. Initially resist, later yield or give in, concede, an important word. And concede is different from conceal, which means hide. And here we have up to pick a new CM as Kejriwal prepares to quit. Here, up to pick a new CM. What does it mean? To elect a new CM. As why? What is the reason? Here, as has been used as a conjunction because Kejriwal prepares to quit. Quit means you have to recollect the phrasal verb give up. Give up means stop doing something, stop trying for something. And here, give up his post. And also, you have to recollect the popular saying. What is it? I always tell students while preparing for competitive exams winners never quit, quitters never win. Here we have another news item. After peace talks, Dalits get entry to temple in Tamil Nadu. After peace talks, Dalits get entry into temple in Tamil Nadu. All simple words. Here we have another headline which says campaigning ends for first phase of polls in Jammu and Kashmir. There is one word over here, campaigning. Campaign, you have to recollect the word canvas. Canvassing, campaigning, one and the same. But a smart learner will think of all the words related to elections. Words like canvas, campaign, constituency, a particular constituency for either assembly or Lok Sabha, means that particular place. And also, you have to, a smart learner recollects a word like forfeit. These candidates, whoever contests, has to deposit some amount in assurance of minimum number of votes. If the candidate does not get that particular number of votes, he has to forego that deposit amount. Then we use the word forfeit to lose something because you haven't fulfilled the promise. That's an important word. And you all know when it comes to elections, rigging, booth capturing, rigging, all these you have to recollect. Every time you get a chance, you recollect that helps in the long run. There is one headline here. Power writes to CM Shinde over MPSC aspirants' plight. Aspirants, you're all aspirants. You're trying for bank jobs, SSC jobs. So we can use a word for people like you, youngsters, aspirants. And plight means a miserable state, a state of anxiety, sorrow. This was used at the time of COVID while referring to migrant workers, the plight of migrant workers, because they got stranded, miserable state, plight, an important word. Sometimes we also say the plight of students, the plight of doctors, the plight of employees. BJP candidate withdraws from Sirsa party to back HLP leader Gopal Kanda. Nothing to learn as such. Himachal RS poll, HC refuses to reject Sanghvi's petition. Here also not much to learn from this headline. Attack on army officers, 6 remanded to judicial custody. Remand means to send to judicial custody. Here we have a headline: Tejashwi hits back at PM, says Modi biggest enemy of Bihar. Hit back. Imagine someone criticizes you. You criticize them back. That is like hitting back. In a way, you can think of the word retaliate, retaliation, retaliate saying that something. Bihar police arrested 2 for misrepresenting the national flag. Simple words. But the word flag is important. I was told yesterday or day before yesterday, SSC, they gave this, it seems, the word flag. We have got many a time. Flag has 2 meanings. One, as a noun, we all know national flag. But they give as a verb. I always tell students, as a flag, it is important. As a verb, it is important. Flag means what as a verb? To mark something for attention, for serious consideration. Flag something. Assam job aspirant frisked inappropriately, probe ordered. There are 2 words over here. One is aspirant, already have said frisk. Frisk means to run your hands over someone's body, looking for weapons or drugs or something that is not acceptable, those items. You run your hands over someone's body. Then we use the word frisk. Usually it goes with security. They frisk inappropriately, means not properly. Probe ordered. Probe means what? Investigation. Ahead of polls, Maharashtra Congress struggles with internal strife. There is one important word here: strife. Strife means what? Conflict, discord, some sort of conflict among the party members or some sort of discord. Discord is opposite of harmony. Then we use the word strife, an important word. Policeman BJP councillor's husband argue. Video goes viral. Not important news item. And let us go to the next page. What is there to learn? Coming to curbs in Malappuram after Nipah death, 126 primary contacts quarantined. We got all these words at the time of, excuse me, at the time of COVID. Curb means what? Restriction. Looks like we have a network issue. And quarantine, to be isolated. There are, I think it is difficult to continue from here. But before I wind up the session, do remember you can learn a lot from the headlines. You can learn a lot from the editorials. You may ask, sir, what is the difference between the two? Headlines to begin with. Imagine you're a beginner or you know English, then also. Headlines, in a way, interesting. And whichever news item catches your attention, you can read and you can learn. It is not that you have to stick to one particular topic. Here you can look at different headlines, and whichever you find useful, interesting, spend some time. You can learn, and you can learn vocab, you can learn grammar, you can learn comprehension skill. And besides that, coming to editorial analysis, that is like this is extensive. Editorial analysis intensive. One particular topic, you get the insight. INSIGHT means what? Deep understanding. That's a different approach. And one editorial, you can learn 10 to 15 words related to that particular topic. That means you learn lexical terms. Coming to learning from the headlines, more interesting, and you learn different words that go with different topics or different contexts, and you are exposed to a variety of contexts. And in my opinion, you have to spend time on both 15 minutes on headlines, see what is there to learn, and after that, about 30 minutes on the editorial analysis. And that's all for today. All that I'm looking for a new format where I can write. Perhaps by tomorrow I'll be able to do that. Then I will write the words, the part of speech, the meaning, synonyms, all these things, or I will show the slide like old style. That will be useful. But now, as of now, it is like listening and making a note. Even that way, you can learn a lot. Have a nice day. Thank you very much. I will see you guys tomorrow, a new format. Wait for that with your fingers crossed. And do remember to subscribe